She really wants to get it on Friday.
My booked on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Well, Linda is new, so why don't you call her and tell her that we have an opening. We just had an opening on Tuesday. And see if she can take this slot so we can get Patricia in on Friday.
Perfect. Welcome to Hampton Road Class. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
What can I help you with?
I'm looking for Jenna Jones.
Great to meet you.
Hi, Jenna. I'm Helen. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, I'm a reporter, and we're doing an article every month about a military service spouse. And we chose you for this month.
Awesome.
I really would like to hear about your journey to becoming a nurse esthetician.
Sure. Yeah, let's go sit down. I guess it was about 5 years ago when I started esthetician school. I want to be a nurse practitioner, and right now I'm in school and working towards that while also working here. And I love my job more and more every day, but I guess to really explain to you how I got here, it's kind of necessary to take you on a little journey.
So my husband Caleb and I and our son Wyatt were living in San Diego, where my husband was stationed. We were approaching his 7-month deployment overseas. We made a decision that instead of staying in San Diego, that I would move back to Washington near my parents and start taking esthetician school. It was really important for me to find a school with a strong business program because I wanted to be a business owner. I got on the internet and started researching esthetician schools with business programs and found Evergreen. After we made the decision, everything happened pretty quickly. We packed up our apartment, put half of our stuff in storage. My son and I drove to Washington by ourselves. It was really important for me to find a school that had a business program. I ended up finding one 50 miles from where I live, so it took me 2 hours each way every day. Those were some early mornings and a lot of time spent in that car. I found myself approaching situations, thinking about them and handling them much differently than I would have before nuts and bolts. It was kind of like little aha moments along the way. One lesson in particular was one called Ask, Listen, Act. This lesson helped me because it wasn't about trying to sell to people. It was about prescribing for people and just listening to what they had to say and really helping them reach the result that they were looking for.
So I'm just really tired of these wrinkles. I don't have a pretty face like you no more.
No, your skin is nice, but what are you using on it?
Well, I use this Dove soap and this Jergens lotion.
Oh,
What do you suggest?
Well, I suggest that you get on a good professional regimen, and we can talk about some of the skincare lines.
Nuts and bolts really changed my outlook about sales, and it helped me see that I was prescribing, not selling, and it would actually be a disservice to my clients if I wasn't prescribing for them.
I need to read up with this Jenna girl.
One of the most impactful things I learned in the business program was priority planning. Not only did it help me to see that I could make time for all the crazy tasks I have in a day with a deployed husband and a toddler and going to school, it showed me what the most important things were to me. That helped me see the path that I really wanted to go on. In the Nuts and Bolts program, I learned about the importance of embracing change and pushing myself beyond my comfort zone. I learned about the importance of education and to never stop changing or taking risks, because change creates growth and we all need growth to prosper.
And that's a direct quote.
Shortly after graduating, I opened my own business. With that, I was able to continue to work out of my house and spend time with my son, but also help pay my way through school. When my husband got back from his 7-month deployment, it was time to pack up again and move to Virginia. That is when I started school at the Chrism Institute for my master esthetician license. While I was doing that, I was also taking my prereqs for the nursing program at Old Dominion University. 5 years ago when I started esthetician school, my dream was to someday own my own Medi-Spa. And here I am now, not as a Medi-Spa owner, but as a nurse esthetician, just 1 year away from adding the nurse practitioner to the end of my name. I can see the application of the lessons I've learned in everyday life. Looking the part, focusing on goals, working smarter, not harder, prescribing versus selling, appointment setting, the application of the knowledge I learned is endless.